Hey guys, it's Lisa. So I am here at Disneyland and the 70th anniversary is so close. I am so excited. So I just want to walk around and see what they have that is, 70th anniversary related. Maybe there's merchandise. I don't think there's going to be food, clearly, but we're still going to get food. I don't know what yet, but it's going to be something good, you know? So yes, come along with me. Let's hang out and let's go inside of Disneyland. Creature of habit, I am, because I am starting my day off at the Disneyland Hotel and I really wanted to see all the decor, so I thought the most, comprehensive little tour would start here and then we'll walk through downtown Disney, see if they have any new decorations, anything new and exciting, maybe even the monorail. I want to walk past the monorail station and just stand there for, 10 minutes, see if maybe the monorail has a new skin. That would be great. But I think it's going to be really fun, and like I said, I want to get food. DCA in particular kind of has a lot of food that I have not tried yet, so maybe we'll do that. I don't know, we're just going to play it by ear. So yes, let's do this, and you know what, let's go to the front of the hotel. Like I said, comprehensive. We're going to go all the way around. Sometimes, for very special occasions, they will have, oh wait, don't close on me. They will have a very special rug in front of the hotel, but this time around, no. But you know what? It's still early in the week. We still have time. There might be one. But even if there is not a new rug, we have a new mural. Look at this. Isn't this exciting? They even have Tiana's Palace on there. We have the castle. We have Dumbo. We have Captain Hook's ship. Ooh, I love all of this. Ooh, we even have Galaxy's Edge. Very fun. And then look at all the characters in their adorable little outfits. Of course, Donald is my favorite. His little hat, his little duck butt. He is the best little captain of any good old ship. And then right here, the birthday cake is so cute. I love how Sleeping Beauty, the fairies making the cake, kind of tilting. It is just a little bit askew. And then Mickey over here. Oh, they're all so cute. The only thing that might be the cutest thing I've ever seen is if they had little party hats. But alas, no little party hats, but still new outfits. Behind the lobby over by the pool where we have the magnificent monorail water slide all the way over there. Well, we also have a brand new decoration. Look at this. I've seen these in downtown Disney. They look fabulous, but this one is huge, way bigger than those. And look at this. Those ones did not have the little Tinkerbell at the top. And look, she's all modeled out in 3 dimensions. She looks wonderful, and it makes me think that it would be really cool. One, I want to see this lit up at night. It'll look really nice. But wouldn't it be cool if every once in a while she lit up the sign and a magical sparkly stardust sound appeared? I think that would be amazing, but regardless, I think she looks so cute. This is my favorite sign. I came inside of the Fantasia gift shop inside the hotel, and look at this, countdown to the Disneyland 70th. Very exciting. It also matches the collection that we have already seen, that already came out. It was very polarizing. I think a lot of people did not like how colorful it was, but I have not seen this hat. Look at it, all black except for the very colorful accents. I actually really like this. And then look at the brim. It has a really pretty gradient, a blue cobalt gradient, and then on the back it says Celebrate Happy in embroidery. I love the sparkly stardust and the little golden castle clasp. Okay, I'm gonna guess this is $30. Yes, it is. But not just this, I do have my eye on an entirely new 70th collection that I have not seen before. So look at this, an entirely new Disneyland 70th drop. I'm very excited. This is definitely way more my style. It's very vintage and somewhat plain, which is what I like about it. Ooh, and look, they have snacks. Okay, this is popcorn. I love the packaging. It's chili cheese flavored though. I don't know how we feel about that. It might be interesting enough to just try. And then we also have old-fashioned milk chocolate. I love the packaging. It's really getting me. Oh my gosh, the socks. Okay, we'll get to the socks in a second. I'll show you the sweatshirt first. Okay, so we have a hoodie right here, a pullover hoodie. It's kind of an oatmeal-y gray, which is really nice. And then I love the blue embroidery. There's a lot of it. Look, the Disneyland 70th. And we have a nice gray map right here. Mickey is looking so cute, fully embroidered with the Disneyland logo. And then it has a special tag. It is from the Vault collection for the 70th. So the front of it, let's see, it has the Disneyland D embroidered, and it's really, really cute. Look at the little flag, the little pennant. Okay, the sweatshirt is $69.99. I love tube socks. Are these tubes? Oh my gosh, the length is everything to me. And look, they're an oatmeal-y color to go with the rest of the Vault collection. And then Mickey is embroidered. I love his smushy little face. Look at that, kind of like squished and smushed in the cutest way. And the navy blue and the really nice colorful stripes. Ooh, I love these. Okay, no price. I'm going to guess $16.99. And then check it out. We have very special Crocs. These have a lot of detail, and look at that. The strap on the back has the Disneyland 70th logo, and then we have a Disneyland dimensional little decoration at the heel, and then the little Mickey. The Mickey head in red is so cute, and then the style is really nice. I like the very, well, I was about to call it subtle, the subtle printing of the map, and I was like, wait, that's not so subtle. And then I also like the gibbets. This kind of reminds me of a bottle cap, but also not. And they're all Mickey, and I kind of wish that they were different on each foot, but that is totally okay. There is no price, but usually, oh no, there is, $69.99. That was actually going to be my guess. There's a couple home goods, which makes me think that we should stop by the home store on our way in. But look at this, a little throw pillow, the D, and I love the texture of it. It kind of looks like a towel, like a terry towel. Very fun. Let me see, $40 maybe? Yes, $40. Oh, and it has a little tag. The little Disneyland woven tag right there. I hope you can see that. And then we have a blanket. It says it's part of the Vault collection, which I am really enjoying, the vintage vibes. Oh, look at the style of it. It is so cute. Also, the tag in general, I like the front and I like the back, but I kind of like the beigey side even more. Wait, let's see. Sometimes the price is on the back. $69.99. Oh boy, is it plush. This is super handy. We have a packable tote, and look at how precious it is. Disney has been making a ton of these in different styles. This one is for the 70th, and it is oh so very cute. Love that. Okay, no price. I'm gonna say that this is probably $15.99. And then over here, okay, listen, I don't quite get the reference, but it is an all orange crew neck pullover sweatshirt. Oh, it feels quite nice, quite thick, quite plush, and then it has flocking. You see how the logo is a little bit velvety? It's flocked, and it's in navy blue with orange. Like I said, I think the reference is lost on me. Okay, $69.99. There are two crew neck shirts right here. Both of them are $35 actually, and look at this one. It is ridiculous, and I love it. It looks like the vintage toys. Oh my goodness, the googly eyes are incredible. And then over here we have a ringer tee. This one is in navy blue, and it looks like a classic tee, but then at the bottom we have the 70th logo, which is very cool. Here's the cutest little canvas tote featuring Mickey Mouse, and look at him with his little pennant and all the sparkly stardust behind him. And then I love that the Disneyland logo it's embroidered, but it's like dimensional. Look at that, very cool Disneyland woven tag. It's also very heavy duty canvas. And then it has two handles, one for a hand carry and then one for shoulder. This is $34.99. There's another crew neck right here. This one is heathered gray, and I love the rib detail at the cuffs and at the waist and at the neck. Very cool. And then it also has this applique with the Disneyland logo. It looks very vintage, almost collegiate, which I am all about. Wait, let's see, $69.99. We also have a bunch of different hats. Look at this bucket hat. It is definitely giving Dad on vacation vibes, and I love it. It's a nice baby blue, and then it has the Disneyland logo in navy, and then it has some red, white, and blue trim. Okay, let's see, $29.99, and then a visor, a very silly and vintage visor. Sorry, I'm like struggling to put that back. Come on, hat, cooperate, please. Oh, it's kind of staying. Okay, a visor in cobalt blue, plasticky and wonderful and very, I didn't mean to bend it. Sorry, hat. And then, sorry, visor. I did it again, by the way. Yes, and then, oh, I love the web strap on the back. Okay, I'm going to guess $30 for this as well. Oh my gosh, and it's terry on the inside and it's padded, so it'll keep your forehead very comfortable. Okay, $29.99 for that. And then we have a white hat right here, trucker hat style, and it's foamy and it says Disneyland with white mesh on the back. I'm going to guess that is $30. And then this right here, oh, I love this one. Oh, I love it. It's beigey and nice and crisp at the top. Oh, it's a youth, dang it. Why do kids get all of the cute stuff? That is very upsetting to me. So $25 for the youth hat, and I love the rusty orange for the details. And then the patch on the front is so cute. There is another youth hat. Look at this. Oh my God, stop it. Oh, I wish I had my other hand free so that we could make it spin. But this one is very ridiculous, very fun, and unfortunately only for children. Okay, $24.99. Or if you have an incredibly tiny head, this could also work for you. Just a few other items here. And by the way, I have a feeling that there's probably going to be way more, but we started off at the gift shop and we're going to work our way over to, say, World of Disney or the Emporium or Five and Dime. But yes, we have some stationery, and then we also have some cups. Look at this one right here. I really love how playful and childlike it is. Childlike in a very fun way. I mean, Disneyland is childlike, no? But look at the back. I love the illustrations. I love everything vintage Disneyland. So this one really scratches that itch for me. Okay, $27.99. And then we have an adorable mug. Look at this right here. I love Tinkerbell. Look at Tinkerbell's face. She looks so 50s, so wonderful. And then the castle illustration is also really nicely well done. And then on the back as well, oh my goodness. Okay, $19.99. Then let me show you the stationery. Starting off with this, we have a set of pens, and they look so ridiculous. Look at that. Let's make them go down. Okay, Mickey, come on, slowly. Very fun. I really like this. I'm actually very tempted by this. Okay, $22.99. And if you get the pens, or if I get the pens, well, there's also a postcard book to match it as a little set. You can see these are all of the postcards on the inside. I love how vintage they are. Oh my gosh, $19.99. I am living my ultimate Disneyland vintage dreams. And then this is my favorite thing in the entire world. I love stationery, by the way. So that's why I'm like, oh, I have a weakness for this. But we have a little set right here that has a notepad with the attractions tickets, and then we have sticky notes right here with the Disneyland 70th logo on them. I love that. Oh, and it even has a little closure, a little strap. Okay, $19.99. I adore this. And then lastly, stickers. Check them out. They are very fun. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to put these on. They're so very large. I don't know. I guess you could put this one, for instance, on a water bottle, going that way. Very cool. Okay, $19.99. I'm interrupting from DCA because I found so much more to this little vault collection that I wanted to show you, including this wonderful vintage looking little graphic ringer tee. I love this. Oh my gosh, I love Mickey. He looks so jovial. And then the Disneyland logo. And on the back, look at this. We have all the attractions and they are all printed. That looks wonderful. Okay, $34.99. It even has a little woven tag. Oh, I love this. Over at DCA, the socks that I love so much are getting the attention they deserve with a full display. But then also we have this little bag right here. It looks like it's by Loungefly, I guess. Is it? Yes, it is. Look at that, the little plaque on the back. But it's kind of a lunchbox style, with brass hardware. And then I absolutely adore the characters as they looked way back when. The happiest place on earth. How cute is that? And then, oh my goodness, I love Mickey from like the 30s, 40s, and 50s. He looks so cute right there. I just absolutely adore that. Okay, this is $90. For $34.99, we also have a men's tee here. It's a nice beigey color. It feels pretty nice, very soft. And then it actually has notches on the hem, which I really like, the little woven tag. But then the best part, we have Mickey, and he has navy blue instead of black for his coloring. And then we have the big map on the back, all in gray. And then embroidered in navy blue is the Disneyland logo. This is so nice. I love this. I also love, you haven't seen it yet because I am from the future. There's a castle collection and it's really cute. Also in the vault collection, we have this really nice khaki jacket, and one of the details that I love, well, first off, I love Mickey. Looking so happy, so excited with this little pennant. But I also love the buttons. Look at this. They have the same D. So nice. I love the striping at the collar and at the cuffs. And on the back, we have a navy blue Disneyland logo, but we also have the castle, and it's also fully embroidered. And this is very pillowy feeling because it's not a single layer. It's definitely going to keep you warm. Okay, $79.99. I am obsessed with this. Oh my goodness, I am so tempted. I just might have to buy it. Yes, it is plain old saltwater taffy. But is it really all that plain? Because we have Donald. Look, he is gallivanting across the front of it. He is looking so excited for the 70th. Look, fun to share. Yes, I love this. Okay, I'm actually very tempted to get it just because of its cuteness. But then also, this is something that I definitely want. Look at this. We have mints. I always love getting the new mint tins. And by the way, look, they are like Flintstone vitamins. They're shaped like the Fab Five. Wonderful. But we have all of the attraction tickets. So I think I need this. Do I need this too? Maybe. The Fantasia shop has the pair of ears that I have been on the hunt for. Look at these. They are so pretty, so pink. I love the monochromatic ears, and these are a perfect pastel, super baby pink, and I love the bow. That's the best part about it. It has a double bow, a little sheer organza for the exterior, and then if you see the Mickey heads, they're nice and satiny, and then a really pretty sequin. Ooh, and they're kind of like satin finish sequins. Yes, very cute, very pretty. These are $35. And they are selling out very quickly. Like I said, comprehensive review of everything that is new for the 70th, and that means I'm walking through downtown Disney, and I am right by the monorail station, and as soon as I was walking, I was like, oh, wait a minute, new monorail. So does that mean that I might stand here for 10 or 15 minutes just to see if one of the monorails that comes by is the 70th anniversary one, if there is one? I guess that'll be a lot of waiting, but you know what? I'm kind of willing to do it. Look at this. It is a blustery day here in downtown Disney, and like I said, just patiently waiting. I have no idea if there is a 70th anniversary monorail on the tracks, but I find that to be very exciting if there is going to be one. So like I said, I am willing to wait. How long am I willing to wait? I don't know. I was only a couple minutes on the case and I saw it. I saw that monorail with my very own eyes, and I didn't get a great shot of it because I only noticed it halfway through it passing by me, but that is okay. It is very cute. I love that it says Celebrate Happy on the back. It is adorable. The only thing I wish is that maybe there were characters on it, or maybe it was holographic or iridescent or something, like how the Disney 100 one was holographic. So that's too bad, but you know what? It's going to be really fun to see whenever it comes by. So if you come here on a trip, keep your eye out anytime the monorail goes by, and specifically for the Disneyland 70th, but if it's not, then you can at least sing the Simpsons monorail song in your head. It's still exciting. In downtown Disney, we have a brand new mural. Look at this, celebrating the 70th. Also, there's construction sounds happening, not as pleasant. But yes, look at how cute this is. World of Disney is featured. Ooh, we have all of the monorail, although not the special 70th monorail. That is all right. And then we have the new stage over there. And we have the top of Star Wars Trading Post, aka, you know, like the old Rainforest Cafe. Very cool. Oh, and then look, the Lego store. Isn't that so cute? So yes, if you come over here, it's behind Din Tai Fung. So you might get a little glimpse of the very special 70th anniversary mural. We saw a couple home goods over at the Disneyland Hotel, so I was like, ooh, let's stop by the home store and check it out. There's a lot of new 70th anniversary stuff. Ooh, look at this mug. Oh, I love the glaze. It looks slightly iridescent, you can see. Very pearly looking. And then the Disneyland logo and all of the characters spread throughout. It looks very joyful, very colorful. So let's see. Oh, and then at the bottom, it has the 70th. Wait, let's get it in focus. There we go. Isn't that so cool? Celebrate happy. Okay. This is $19.99. We have a whole plethora of snow globes. Look, we have a gigantic one up there. I love Minnie. At the very top, she looks so cute. Okay, but then we also have a miniature one. So we have all sizes, small, medium, and large. And this one, let's see it in action. It's okay. You know, its snow globiness is not as impressive as the other two, but it's a baby, so it still has a lot of growing to do. And then we have keychains. Look at this, Celebrate Happy. I love this. I love how big it is. We also have ornaments. Ooh, look at the iridescent finish. on the 70. That looks great. Oh, Minnie looks so adorable. And then we have a Mickey version up here. Ooh, and then a water bottle. Check it out. Oh, I love it. It's shimmery. Do you see that? It has very fine micro holographic glitter going on. And then we have Mickey. Also, this is really big and I really appreciate that. And then look, the logo on the back is so cool looking. Love that. Okay, $29.99. This is adorable. I haven't even seen this 70th popcorn bucket in the park. We still have our ways to make over there. But yes, look, we have an ornament. That is so cute, and it has a little handle that I'm assuming matches the one inside. We will fact check it and we will see. But this is the cutest little thing, and I'm pretty sure it lights up. Yeah, look at that. So it'll, oh my gosh, it's so detailed. So if you get this, does that mean that you also have to get the big size, the regular size? Maybe. We have 2 Starbucks tumblers, one for the colorful 70th anniversary kind of like collection, and then this one is a new collection. I'll show you in a second, but it's the Castle collection, and it's so pretty. It is all about Sleeping Beauty Castle, and it's so pretty. It's a lot of gold, a lot of dreamy kind of colors, but this one is fun. This also feels so smooth. Something about its tactile nature is quite wonderful. And then look, we even have the straws quite prismatic as well. Okay, $39.99. Actually, you know what? Is it $39? Yeah, these used to be $50. They dropped the price. Maybe they weren't such hot sellers. And then this one right here is so much fun. Look at the glitter, so colorful. It would have been great if they used Mickey-shaped glitter. That would have been so cool, but I love the hot pink. And then the matching straw as well. Okay, this one, oh, see, this one is, ooh, straw, don't get out. This one is $49.99. So this is the Castle collection, and like I said, so many dreamy colors. There is a picture frame down here. I love, love, love the classic logo with the 70th. And then let's see, I'll try to show you prices as well. This is ceramic, by the way. Okay, $34.99. And then look at this ornament. Come on, cooperate. Okay, there's also an ornament. This one is so pretty. I love the enamel. Oh, and then you can see it's like marbled. The enamel is marbled, and then I just love the colors. So wonderful with the Matterhorn in the background. Listen, I love the Matterhorn. It is my favorite mountain. Okay, $21.99 for that. And then there, I am a sucker for these things, like the little trays. I do not need any more in my life, but this one is so cool. I love the gilding. Look at that gold. It makes it so regal, but also so dainty. Okay, let's see. This is $49.99. Oh, and the attractions and the landmarks. I didn't even notice that. That is really cool. There are lots of ornaments in this little Sleeping Beauty Castle collection. And look, I love this one, the little key, so cute. $24.99. Also, I like that it is completed all the way around on the back. Okay, gently put it back. And then this is another ornament right here. I like the castle on the top. This one is $29.90. Oh, and it has the 70th. Wait, I didn't even show you the cool side. That is the cool side. And then there's a little magnet, it looks like. This is teal. Gosh, I don't know. I think this is probably going to be $14.99, but very glittery, very wonderful, pastel colory, which I love. And then we have this right here. It's a little corksicle, it looks like, with Disneyland 70. Ooh, I like the gold gilding. Ooh, look at that on the back. And I like the gradient. That is very cool. Okay, $27.99. And then we also have a mug right here. Check it out. The Disneyland D is the handle, and it's gold metallic. And then we have the castle right there. And then I just love the little pennants, little flags, badges, perhaps, of all the attractions. I think that is really cool. Okay, this is $24.99. I found the rest of the castle collection, and it's over in DCA. I'm assuming it's over at Disneyland too, but I'm just popping in to show you the rest of it. So yes, we have a Spirit jersey. Oh my gosh, look at how pretty. Everything about the castle collection is so nice in terms of the clothes because it's all soft and neutral and wonderful. But yes, look at these muted tones for the castle. And then the Disneyland logo across the back is so nice. Look at that. I'm not a Spirit jersey person, but this makes me want to be one. And then we have some gold glitter, just flecks all across. And then at the chest, ooh, we have a little medallion, like the rose medallion. Very nice. Okay, this is $79.99. And then there's so much more. I'm actually overwhelmed. There is a ton of merchandise that was released today. There's a black women's v-neck that is very slinky and very silky and very stretchy. It is quite nice. And then it has this very simple little graphic at the chest pocket with a little bit of embroidery and nothing on the back. I actually like how simple that is. $45. And then there is this cream colored hoodie. Oh, this is so beautiful. Look at all the gold. I like that it's slightly monochromatic. And I like that there's embroidery. Ooh, and I love the special little tag. Do you see that? Oh, and then it also has a special woven tag. And then on the back, oh, look at the graphic. That is so nice. It is fully embroidered, and it's a beautiful golden castle with the logo, the Disneyland 70th. And then there's this deep maroony, eggplanty type of shirt, also a slinky, silky type of material, lots of stretch. And then I love the logo on the inside, the special tag, and then we have a Disneyland castle graphic in gold foiling. Very nice. This is $39.99. We also have a little keychain, which would look so cute. Check it out, it's like a spinner. This would look so cute if you put it on this bag. We have a canvas bag that is shimmery. Look at that, so sheeny. Has a lot of sheen. Actually, the castle does too. Look at that gold foiling, so pretty. And it looks like it also has a shoulder strap that is very glittery. Oh my goodness, you can hand carry it or across your shoulder. Let me see if I can find a price. Okay, I'll be right back. The bag is $45, and then over here, actually I'll show you that shirt too, but like I said, I love how the castle collection is a lot of neutral tones, including this right here. We have a beigey shirt, khaki colored, and it has a really nice vintage graphic on it, and it looks like it's printed. It's actually not terrible. I love that it is screen printed on there. And then this is $39.99, and then let me show you this right over here. We have a polo shirt that is very thin and I feel like that would be very summer friendly, no? And then it has a geometric pattern that goes throughout it, you can see. And then the Disneyland logo is on the chest in gold. Okay, this is $64.99. And then if you would like a pair of ears to go with everything in this collection, you can get these right here. They look like they are made, oh, they're not made by Loungefly, but they do have a very Loungefly-like plaque on the side. And then on the front, look at how pretty. We have bronze sparkle, and then it looks like it's almost quilted, and then it has all of these icons in each of the squares. Okay, so because this is a Disneyland pair of ears, these are $34.99. There's a black denim jacket that looks so cute. I love it, although we are headed into summer and I'm like, when would I get a chance to wear this? But regardless, the graphic on the back, I love it. It's a fully embroidered castle, and then it has appliques for these little flags that have the Matterhorn, and also like little landmarks, little attractions. I adore that. The Disneyland 70th, how much before I forget? $99.99. And then on the front, we have some gold buttons that definitely stand out across the black, and then we have a little castle with the 70th. This is so cute. This is what I also mean by it being a very neutral collection. So we have a all black windbreaker, and it is a full zip, and it has, ooh, I like this, little pockets. And then the Disneyland logo at the chest is very minimal, very minimalistic. I enjoy that. Oh, and then look at the special zipper pull. It says Disneyland. That is very cool. And then nothing on the back. Yes, so minimalistic. Okay, how much is this? $79.99. This zip-up hoodie is also fabulously minimalistic, and it's also very neutral. I really enjoy that. Oh my goodness. Look at that little patch right there. That is so cute. I want that on everything that I own. I love that. And then we have a special zipper pull that has Walt Disney's signature on both sides. That's awesome. And then we have the plaque that is at the entrance of Disneyland. And on the back, so wonderfully neutral, we have a giant graphic that's all text-based, and it's very cool looking. Well, I did not realize that all of the 70th merchandise, well, not all of it, but a whole lot of it was coming out today, because look at this. There's a lot, by the way. We have a Loungefly. It is gold and it is metallic, and if you look at the zipper, it is rainbow. That is wonderful. That's a very joyful little detail. And then the print is nice. It definitely doesn't pop as much just because it is a little bit more subtle, because it's on the gold. It's printed on top of gold. Okay, $80, and then look at that. We have the 70th stamp on the back. I have a feeling this is going to be so popular, this Spirit jersey right here. It is all black, but then it features rainbow colors for the logo on the back. I love the colors they chose for the rainbow, but I did not realize this. Look at the texture. It is a nice crystally crunchy texture to it. That is so nice, and it's not the same on the front, but it's still glittery, and it has the 70th logo. I love the rainbow ombre. Okay, $79.99. Oh my goodness, we have new create your own headband characters. I love Goofy. Look at his silly ears, so cute. And the bow tie on Mickey. And then Minnie has her giant hair bow. Look at that, or her ear bow. Does she have hair? I'm not sure. And then Mickey. Are there any other color characters? No, I think it's them, the three of them, yes, unless I'm, maybe some of them sold out while I did not see them. Okay, and then they have a special headband that says Disneyland 70, and then it has the rainbow colors on the inside. Something else I noticed is that they have this 70th embroidered on the back of each of their heads. Isn't that cute? There are new mini ears, and look at how pretty the pastel rainbow is. Ooh, and then look, there is a little plaque on the side that says Disneyland 70th. And then we have black sequins, so sparkly, and then a little foam. This is like those foam bows, no? Yes, kind of. But lots of rhinestones, lots of sparkle. This is probably going to be $34.99, but I'll double check. No price. Okay, $34.99. I love the style of this. This is the cutest little crew neck pullover, and it has a really nice feel. I really adore it, but I already, kind of looked at the print. It is very thick. This is a very thick heat press, so it makes it a little bit uncomfortable, but to make up for it, it has this really beautiful golden embroidery, and then the 70th right there, and then check it out, the little woven tag is a little Disney 70th as well. Okay. This is $69.99. We also have it in a children's version, but this one is a zip up. And then there's a long sleeve here that is all black. It's somewhat thick, but it's also a little bit stiff. Wash and wear, it'll probably be better. But then we have the logo on the sleeve, and then we have the castle and Dumbo. I love how Dumbo looks embroidered. Isn't that so cute? And then Celebrate Happy, all of this is embroidered. Okay, $49.99. Oh, and look at the special tag. Isn't that so nice? And then nothing on the back. There's a little belt bag here, and it has a rubberized zipper pull that is very nice and chunky. I like the way that the characters go straight across it, and then it has Disneyland printed around the zippers, the trim, and then I just saw this. Look, you can fit your ears right in there. Very nice. Okay, $34.99. There's also a large backpack version. This one is, I just checked the price and I forgot it already. $54.99. My Price is Right skills were way off, but how fun. I love the rainbows on the black. There's also a baseball jersey. This one is really fun. Look at the applique across the chest with Mickey popping out. I love that they added little embroidered details to that. Oh my gosh, and the patches, look at Donald on the sleeve. And then Goofy, and they're in diamond frames. Okay, and then a Disneyland 70th little patch. And then the back, yes, I knew there was going to be something big on the back. Look at this, a very big applique. Okay, very nice. This one is $74.99. There's a black zip-up hoodie for $69.99, and there are so many awesome details. Look at that zipper pull. I love that. And then we have gold tone hardware across it, and then a lot of embroidery. There we go at the chest pocket. And then on the back, this is full embroidery, all the characters. Isn't that an awesome detail? And then the castle is printed, but there's little embroidered accents. Well, no, they're not. Never mind, I thought the sparkles were embroidery. They are not. But, ooh, we also get the little woven tag as well. This one is really cute. This is very fun and very festive. We have a conductor hat, but it's done in this really wonderful gold tone, brass tone kind of sparkle. Love it so much. And then it has the very special 70th enamel part in the very middle with metal. Okay, this is, I have things in my hand, by the way, because I think I'm going to buy stuff. I will show you at the end. Oh my goodness, wait, I gotta find that. $39.99, and like I said, I have a bunch of things in my hand. I'm definitely buying things, so I will show you after we look at everything else. There's so much. We gotta have a moment for the display because it is so cute. It's moving, the little clock. I love that. Also, it's just like so fun because it's so dimensional. Love it. I just want this in my house or in my backyard. But I wanted to also show you, look, the Loungefly has a matching set of ears. They are so cute. I love that they have a really pretty, very sparkly gold bow. And then, of course, it has the Loungefly logo right there on the little enamel plaque. And I love the rainbow headband. Oh, and it has the woven tag as well. Okay, these are $45. There's a shirt here that is made out of a really kind of drapey, silky fabric, and it definitely has some stretch to it and has the Disneyland 70th across the chest. There's no price, so I'm going to guess this is $39.99. And then, ooh, you can see, yes, the slinky nature of it, and it also has a little woven tag. And then there's a button-up right here for men, and look at how golden it is across the cobalt blue. Okay, very nice. It also has the little woven tag at the pocket. This is $64.99, and then there's also a little knapsack-style backpack. This is the cutest thing ever. Look, celebrate happy across the bottom, and then this is so cute. Oh my gosh, the little character faces are the cutest. Okay, I love this. Maybe I need to get it because I need a summertime backpack so I'm really rough on my... The back is so cute. Okay, $29.99. I'm really rough with my backpacks during the summer, so like, you know, it's gonna get trashed, but I still love it. And then for $34.99, there is a plain white tee. Well, I guess it's not so plain because it has Mickey right here, and it's a mixture of printing and embroidery. I love the way that they have that outline with the 70th, the really pretty golden embroidery. And like I said, $34.99. And then, okay, there's a tank top. And there's a sweatshirt. The tank top is $31.99, and it has printing all across it and has a little bit of gold glitter, as you can see. Really nice. I really like the print. Ooh, and it feels nice. It's stretchy, very light, but it's definitely like a synthetic blend, just so you know. And then this navy blue sweatshirt right here looks like it's going to be an extra cozy fit. You can see it's slightly cropped, and it has drop shoulders, so it's going to be extra relaxed and cozy. It feels really nice, although it feels like maybe it would pill very easily, but it's still very cute. And then Disneyland is an applique. I love the rainbow. And then the best part, look at that. Look at how wonderfully prismatic all the sparkle is. It looks really nice and very celebratory, and we haven't seen it on any of the other merchandise. Okay, let's see. This is $64.99. There's a really nice women's sweatshirt right here. It has all of these flecks of golden sparkle throughout. I love the cobalt blue color, and then we have Disneyland embroidered, and I love Mickey and Minnie as appliques. They look so cute right there. Okay, this is $69.99, and I do need to warn you that I remember trying one on very similar to this for the holidays, and the fit was funny. So I would try it on for sure before leaving, because I just remember it did not fit very well. It was like really wide, but also kind of short. So I did end up buying a couple things, and also I got reusable bags. They have some really cute 70th anniversary reusable bags, so I'm going to show you that. But I'm going to head inside of DCA because, like I said, I want to get food, but then I also am going to look for more merch inside of DCA. So I will show you all the things I bought, but I'll do it at the end because it might be a collective haul. We shall see. But yes, let's go get food and see what other signs of the 70th we can find. Patiently waiting to see if perhaps the monorail might want to come by. Maybe. I'm not sure. But yes, it is a beautiful day. Look at this perfect little sky. And there's a slight bluster going on, coming and going. It's quite nice. But also, look at this. We have new banners. These were just put in, and they are very exciting because they each have a different character. Oh, look at Minnie over there. And then Donald looking oh so very precious. And then Mickey. So cute. I love that. And then also the castle in the middle that we are going to have the full reveal very soon. I don't know if you can see at the very top of that turret, it says Adventureland, and then it has a metal cutout of a Jungle Cruise boat. I think that is very neat, and I'm sure if we go around, they will have the other lands, which is so cute. I wanted to show you that they put up a new sign in front of the train station. Isn't this so cute? I love it. You can see it from far away because it's nice and brightly colored. Love it so much, and I would get closer to give you a better look, but we might just have to wait until later because, like I said, I want to go inside a DCA, maybe get a little snack, maybe get a little lunch, I don't know. The 70th decor is up. Look at this. Actually, this is not a prime example because honestly, they kind of clash, okay? All the Bunting and Oswalds, but still, it looks so good. Actually, wait, it kind of clashes over there too. Ooh, look at Carthay. I bet there's going to be decor on Carthay. But yeah, so we have Bunting everywhere. It gives it a really nice cohesive look. Every single corner looks so happy, so celebrating Disneyland's 70th birthday. And then look at this. Well, not necessarily, you know, the red cart trolley, but right next to it, we have the 70th. Actually, ooh, there's Bubbles. Oh my goodness. Rejoice, Bubbles. Let's see, is it slightly less in the shade this way? Kind of. But look at how fun, how celebratory these look. I love all of the streamers, all the ribbons just bursting from the center. It looks so nice. And then look, you can see all of the bunting right here. So colorful. It looks like a wonderful happy birthday cake. Let me show you the newest popcorn bucket to come out. This is a little balloon Mickey one, and I love the color. It is so nice and bright and summery. And then we have characters printed all across it in their 70th anniversary outfits. And then check out the back. I love that they put Chip and Dale on the back. It's so adorable. And then my favorite part actually is the strap. Look at the printing on the strap. All of the characters in their own individual little diamond-shaped windows. It is so cute. And then the Disneyland 70th logo. How fun is this? So yes, you can find it at basically any of the popcorn stands. And I think they're going to be around, well, they'll be around until they sell out, which honestly, who knows? I have some very exciting things to show you later because I did buy some stuff, but I am starving, so I came over.
You have 17 minutes for next show. Once again, next performance will begin in 17 minutes.
Okay, I'm right by Mickey's PhilharMagic, so we will be hearing that throughout this entire time. But let me tell you, I got two things, and actually, one of these things is somebody gave it to me. So if you're watching this, thank you. I appreciate you. But yes, this is over at Schmoozie's, and I mean, I'm a dessert first kind of person, so we're going to start off with dessert. So this is the lemon pound cake shake, and it's a fresh summer lemon shake with whipped topping and lemon slice garnish. And I think it's so cute. It's definitely getting me ready for summer, and I love the amount of sprinkles on the top. I am obsessed with that. I'm really gonna enjoy that, so let's try it. That is really, really good. I would say that like I gravitate towards lemon things a little bit less, but for something like this, I love it because it feels summery and it feels fresh and it feels like kind of like cooling and bright on a very hot day, you know what I mean? So this is delicious. It has that vanilla flavor too, so it kind of like tempers the lemon flavor. And then the whipped topping, I am a lowbrow type of person because I love this kind of whipped topping. It's like Cool Whip. So I mean, I'm definitely gonna be eating this just, whatever, I already ruined it. So I'm just gonna be eating this straight. Ooh, with the crunchy sprinkles, I am all about that. And now in terms of food, I went over to Award Wieners and they have a brand new seasonal dog. And this is the street corn dog, and it's an all beef hot dog with a Skites inspired topping, served with Cuties mandarin oranges or film strip fries, and I got a lot of fries. I feel like when you come here, sometimes I'll get the, you know, the Cuties if I'm somewhere else, but when I'm here, I always need the fries. Actually, who am I kidding? I like always get the fries anywhere. Anyway, let's go ahead and try it. This thing looks intimidating because of all the toppings, but we're gonna give it our best shot. That definitely exceeded my expectations. I didn't have like the highest expectations, but also not like rock bottom low, you know? And then especially when I got the plate, I was like, ooh, it looks really nice. So I would say the topping is great. The roasted corn, you really get that roasted flavor going on. And then the cheese, the cotija cheese is delicious. And then the sauce, like the mayo-based sauce, is really good. I feel like it's a little bit lime-y, like there's a little bit of lime in there, which I am very much so enjoying. And then the hot dog doesn't get lost in it, you know? Everything mixes together so nicely. And then the bread, I love the bread here because it's like nice and toasty, and it's pillowy and it's soft and it's doughy, and I like that about it. And then the fries, I don't have to say anything about the fries. They're just so good. Wait, let me find a perfect one. I like the ones that are a little bit crispier. The ones that are a little bit meatier are not my favorite. Okay, I have a lot to dig through. I won't show you. Anyway, I would recommend this. Right back where we started, which is the Disneyland Hotel, and I came over here because, like I said, I was going to show you all of the things that I got. Actually, this bag is kind of empty, so I did buy reusable bags though, so they have a huge one, and look at how cute the design is. I think that's so adorable, but this is so big, but it was pretty helpful in me carrying everything around. But they also have 2 other sizes, and of course I got them. These come in so handy. So look, we have a medium size right here. Does it have the same cute? Oh yeah, they all have the same cute little design right there. And then this one is the small one. Wonderful. Also probably the same, yep, same cute little design. So I got those, but then I also got this tote bag. I got this when we were at the Disneyland Hotel, well, when we were here at the very beginning of the day. So I love this thing. I feel like this is gonna be so helpful, you know? Just like carrying around myself. Oh my gosh, actually, my friend went to Star Wars Celebration and she got me the cutest tote bag in the entire world. So I'll have to bring it next time to show you because it's adorable. Oh my gosh. So yes, I got this, and then inside is where I put all of the nice things that I bought. So first things first, I got the Aurora ears. Love them. Look at that. Isn't that so nice? Look how shiny it is. And then I love that you can flip it over and it is the other, you know, make it pink, make it blue, make it pink, make it blue. And then I love the headband itself. Very excited about these. Let me put these aside, and then because there were so many ears that came out today, I also got these, the monochromatic pink ones. Look at that. They look so Valentine's Day-y, right? Let me move this. Look at that. How cute is it? I just love the double bow, and I love the all pink. I feel like this will actually match a lot of stuff. So I'm very excited about these. And then let me see. Oh yeah. Speaking of ears, actually, I feel like this is the only thing that I got today. Just a bunch of ears. Okay. The next thing, I'm trying to get all 3 of them at the same time. I got the Create Your Own headband. So look, I got Mickey. I got all of them, obviously. Here's Mickey with his little bow tie. Isn't he precious? And then I love the fact that it says the 70th on the back. But his bow tie is so cute. I love the star in the middle. So I got him. And then here's Goofy. I do not have a Goofy Create Your Own headband character. And then his 70th is up here, and I like that it's yellow. I like that they're different colors. His silly ears, I mean, the ears are the best part about him, really. He's so ridiculous. I love him. I'm so excited that I have a Goofy one. And now I have Minnie too. I actually don't have a Mickey, Minnie, or a Goofy, so it's a first for everything. But look at how cute. I love her little bow. And then the back, she has the embroidery in hot pink, which I love. I love that they did different colors for all of them. Very cute, very detail oriented. So yes, I love this. So I ended up getting 3 ears, you know. That's really the bulk of what I bought today. But then I also got, this is so silly, and you can hear the crinkly plastic. I don't know if you know what I got. Well, I got the mints. Look at this. Isn't this so nice? And then I think I told you that they're like Flintstone vitamins, where you can see they're like figural mints, which I think is so cool. I love that. And then lastly, I got the taffy. I love this. It's so silly. Look at Donald. I love him so much. And then I was reading the back of it. Okay, so it says, fun to share, the Adams and Brooks Inc. story. And it says, in 1955, Walt personally invited Paul Adams and Emma Brooks, founders of Adams and Brooks Inc., to be the exclusive candy concessionaire at the newly opened Disneyland park. I think that is really cool. It kind of gives it a little bit of history. There's also, let's see, what else? They did a pun where it says choose, and in, you know, in quotes it says like choose, like, you know, when you chew candy. Choose to celebrate this Disney Parks heritage with taffy treats that are tasty and sweet. So cute. I love getting little things like this, but I especially am excited about the mints. I love this, and it looks like this is the kind of tin where it's gonna slide open instead of pop open, so it will be even safer in terms of like how many times have I opened up a mints thing and they go everywhere? Too many times, honestly, so I'm very excited about this, and I'm excited about everything. I'm so happy I got the tote bag, the ears, all of this stuff. Very exciting. And plus there's gonna be even more 70th merchandise, I'm pretty sure, but we got a ton of it today, like a lot of it. And I kind of want to get the Spirit jersey, the castle one with the gold, you know, the cream colored one. If I were to get something else, I feel like that's the next thing that I would get. I thought about it, and actually I would get more than just that Spirit jersey. I feel like I would also get the ringer tee from that vintage, the Vault collection. I actually love the Vault collection. And then the hoodie, I had to pry myself away from any of the sweatshirts or any of the hoodies just because we are about to have a super hot summer, and I mean, I love sweatshirts, but I can't, especially like a black one. I can't do it right now. But yes, I had so much fun. It was unexpected. I didn't realize that all the merch was gonna come out today, but it did. And I love seeing the monorail, even though I only got to see it once. It never came out ever again, at least, you know, my luck, it did not come out again. We got to see all the decor. In fact, I'm looking at Tinkerbell right now. I'm looking at Tinkerbell's butt. The way that she's angled towards me. But yes, I loved seeing all the decor. I think it's so fun, so magical, and I love being here at the Disneyland Hotel. It is one of my favorite places to be, right next to this wonderful plant. But I actually love hanging out here, and I feel like the weather is so nice. It's kind of getting into golden hour. But I must go home. I must rest up so that the next time I come will be the 70th, and I can be here all day. And I can be different from my normal self, and I can stay late till night. But yes, I had so much fun. I hope you guys had fun too. I hope you saw things you liked. And I hope you are excited for the 70th just as much as I am. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, see ya.